Hey friend, welcome to the show. I'm Mallory, and this is a place for Christian women who know they have a story to tell. Here at Writing Your God-Led Book, I help you turn the life you've actually lived, the hard parts, the holy parts, all of it into a memoir that sets somebody else free. So whether you are staring at a blank page or halfway through telling your story, you are exactly in the right place. Let's get into it. The tool that helped me finish my book the fastest was free, completely free, and it's probably open on your phone right this second. I'm going to tell you what that is, so hang in with me. But first, I have to call something out because I love you so much to not do that. Most of these tool lists that you keep seeing all over the internet are keeping you stuck in the mud. And I mean it. They hand you this giant list of apps and they go, oh, here are the most popular ones. Go pick one. And what do? We shop. We compare. We watch reviews. We keep going. We download the free trials. We do every single thing except the one thing that actually writes the book, which is, say it with me out loud, writing the book. I did this, and I'm not pointing a finger at you from some mountaintop. I wasted almost 2 years looking for the perfect app. 2 years. You know how many books I finished in those 2 years? 0. None. Nada. Because the tool was never the problem. And you want to know the worst part? Every single one of those apps promised me the same thing. This is the one. This is going to change your life. This is the secret that productive authors don't want you to know. And I believe it every single time. I'd get the tool. I'd feel that same little dopamine rush. Like, oh, now I'm a real writer. And then 2 weeks later, I'd be right back to where I started. Same blank page, same 0 words, just lighter in the bank account. So if that's you right now, you've got 3 half-learned apps and 0 finished chapters. I'm not here to shame you because in the past I've been there and I'm thankfully on the way out of that, or I'm already out of that season, but I am here to get you out. So today we're flipping the whole thing upside down, and I'm not handing you a catalog. I'm going to name 7 things that are secretly stopping you. The real stuff, the places you actually get stuck. And then I'm going to hand you one tool that breaks through each one, because the right tool is not always the popular one that you see everywhere. The right tool is the one that fixes the thing that's actually stopping you. If God put a book in front of you, He did not put it there to torment you. He's not the author of confusion. That tangled, overwhelmed, where do I even begin feeling is not from Him. So today we're going to get really practical. We're going to cut through all the crap and clear the path. So problem number 1, you sit down to write and that blank page never goes away. I know this one. The cursor's blinking, the page is empty, and it feels huge, doesn't it? It feels like the whole book is sitting in your chest. So you freeze and then you go check the laundry. Don't lie to me. I see you because I get you. Here's the fix. And it's not really this whole big fancy fix. It's actually just a timer. That's it. Set a timer for 15 minutes and give yourself permission to write until it goes off. It could be bad on purpose, because here's what happens. The timer takes write the book, which is terrifying, and it shrinks it down to write for 15 minutes, which, friend, you can absolutely do. Your phone has a timer, and that's tool number 1, and it really costs you nothing. It's free. 15 minutes of messy. Problem number 2, you have got these little tiny pockets of time and you can never get to the keyboard. This is the one for my busy mamas out there, the ones with full, loud, beautiful lives and homes, and you finally get the thought, the fabulous one, and where are you? You're driving, you're folding the towels, you're stirring the pasta, and by the time you finally sit down, gone, vanished, you can't even remember what it was. Okay, here's the free tool already on your phone. The one I already promised you. It's voice to text. The little microphone on your keyboard. Your voice memo app. I'm telling you, I love the voice memo app. Friend, you can talk your book. You can narrate a whole chapter in the school pickup line. You can speak an entire devotional while you're washing dishes. And yeah, it comes out messy. That's great. Messy words you can fix as time goes on. A blank page with no words cannot be fixed. For this season of life, this one tool right here can be the entire difference between the woman who writes the book and the woman who keeps saying that she's going to write a book. Not you, not anymore. So honestly, this is my favorite tool because I do this all the time. In fact, this podcast is actually recorded on the voice notes. Anyway, problem number 3, your book gets long and you lose track of all your pieces. In the beginning, one document is just fine, but somewhere around chapter 10, it becomes a hot mess, right? You're scrolling and scrolling and you can't find anything. You don't even remember what you put where. This is exactly what a tool called a Scrivener was built for. Think of it like a binder for your book. Every chapter is its own little page that you can see and drag and move around. All your notes just tucked right inside. It's a one-time cost. I think it's around $60 if I remember correctly. No monthly subscription draining your account. Now, I will be real with you. There is a little learning curve, but for a big project with a lot of moving parts, it keeps your whole book in one calm, organized place, and calm is really what we're after right now. Problem number 4, you reread yesterday's writing and you cannot stop fixing it. This one is really sneaky. You open your drafts to keep going, right? But first you just reread the last page just to peek, and then that editing brain wakes up, and the next thing you know, you've spent your entire writing time polishing one paragraph and you added nothing new. Absolutely nothing. The Fix is a free tool with one job, keeping you from looking back. It's called Focus Writer. I use this all the time. It hides everything. No menus, no buttons, just a blank screen in your words. There's nothing to mess with, so you cannot mess with it. It quietly pushes you forward, which is exactly where a first draft has to go. Right now, and then fix it later. We do not edit and create at the same time in this house. This tool makes that so much easier. Problem number 5, you keep facing that blank page with nothing in your hands. Okay, this little habit changed a lot for me, and you probably already have it. It's your notes app, but you are going to be using it as an idea jar. You should see my notes on my phone. I have lots of ideas on there. Every single time a thought lands, a line, a title, or something your kid said that impacted you, a verse that stopped you in your tracks, you drop it on one note. You don't organize it. You don't pretty it up. You just collect. And then when you sit down to write, you never ever start from scratch. You open the idea jar and you pull something out. And listen, if you're writing a devotional, this is pure gold because a devotional eats material for breakfast, and a full jar means you are never scraping the bottom of an empty well. Your notes app, completely free. Problem number 6, your draft is done and you cannot see your own mistakes. This happens to every single one of us, so don't feel bad. You've read your words so many times that your eyes just slide right over the problem, the word used 8 times, the sentences that sound exactly the same, the part that drags and drags and drags. This is where an editing helper earns its spot. The strongest one is called Pro Writing Aid, and it goes way past spelling. It shows you your pacing, your repeated words, whether your sentences have rhythm or they just plot along the same way. It tells you why, so you're actually learning, not just slapping a Band-Aid on your writing. It runs about, I think it's like $30 a month or like $120 for the whole year. And if that's not in your budget right now, no shame. The free version of Grammarly will also catch your typos and grammar as you go, just a little bit more basic. Doesn't catch everything. You do not need both, so just pick one. Let it be that fresh set of eyes that you need on your writing. Problem number 7, your book is written, but it looks like a plain document and not a real book. This is that final stretch, and I want it to stop, and I watch it stop a lot of my students from finishing. You've got your words, but turning them into something that looks like an actual book with real chapters and clean pages for print and ebook, it feels technical and scary, and you freeze right before the finish line. There is a tool, I promise you, that makes this easier, and it's called Atticus. You can write in it, but its main strength is for formatting. You put your manuscript in, you pick a style, and it turns your words into a ready-to-publish book for print and ebook, so it does both. It's about $150 one time, and if that's a stretch for your budget right now, that's no problem. There's a free one called Readsy Studio, and I love it. It runs right in your browser, formats a very clean book too. Either one takes that scary final step and makes it really doable. You can do this part. I promise you can. Okay, here's what I need you to hear, and I need you to really hear me. 7 problems, 7 fixes, but do not go collect all 7. Do you hear me? That's the exact trap that I have fallen into. Those are the 2 years that I have lost. Go back over that list and find one problem that is actually holding you back. Just one. Only one. Get the tool that fixes that one problem and leave the rest for later if the other problems start surfacing. Because here it is, friend. And this is the whole episode right here. No tool writes your book. You do. You do. These just kick the little obstacles out of the way so the words can finally come out of you. The blank page, the lost thoughts, the messy middle, the scary finish line. There's a fix for every single one. And not one of them, not one is the real reason your book isn't written yet. The real reason is that you haven't started today. That's it. That's the whole thing. Let me say it one more time so it really soaks into your heart. The blank page is not the reason. The missing app is not the reason. Not having Atticus is not the reason. Not feeling ready is not the reason. The only thing standing between you and your finished book is the next 15 messy minutes of writing. That's it, my friend. That is all that's left. So here's what we are going to do. You're going to pick up your tool. You're going to set a timer for 15 minutes, and you're just going to go write. It doesn't matter what it looks like. Just get those thoughts out on a page. God gave you a message for a reason, and he does not make mistakes, and he does not make any mistakes with you. The world needs a book that only you can write. So stop polishing the tools and just go build the book. If this lit a fire under you, I want you to do me a favor and leave a review. The more reviews my podcast has, the more it gets pushed out to other writers who need help writing their God-led books. Okay. Wrapping it up, always remember, Jesus loves you and so do I, and I will see you next Tuesday.